On IMDb, Genealogy Extra says Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is the most boring movie of all time. If I could give this a 0, I would. Congratulations. You just bumped Forrest Gump into the second most boring movie of all time, and that is no small achievement. This movie was boring from the start and only got worse. The voices of the characters made me think they picked people from a junior high play to read the parts, and they were reading their lines for the first time, and they were recording in a studio with terrible acoustics. Terrible. Worst voiceovers ever in an animated movie. The visuals were unappealing, the music was extremely annoying, and I don't know how anyone over age 5 could enjoy this movie. 1 star.
That's dumb. It's just subjectively stupid.
I like Forrest Gump, of course, because I think of Forrest Gump when I see this movie, you know?
Yeah. They're very closely related. This is easily one of the best looking movies that's ever been.
I agree.
Yeah. I think people had problems with like the frame rate.
That's the best part.
Well, no, I enjoyed it, but I know people were like, I literally got a headache watching it, but that doesn't sound like any of that in there. That just sounds like someone that has no idea what a movie is.
I don't know what frame rate is.
It's like the frames per second.
Yeah, and it fluctuates throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Because they do cool guy shit.
Hello, and welcome to the Royds Review Podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy.
And we are back once again to talk 2018's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse with a very special guest. Mark Ponte is on the program. Mark, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So you are here talking Into the Spider-Verse because you are big into movies, and you told me that Spider-Man was always your favorite comic book character.
That's true.
Nice.
So do you prefer to go... So how do you feel about the Miles Morales Spider-Man?
I like him. I mean, I like the next generation of things when they, enough Peter Parker, I guess, sometimes. And I thought this was a great introduction. I like this movie.
Very good. Very good. Andy, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm curious, Mark, are you up to date on the comics or any of that, or you're just
not in particular? No.
Okay. That bears well for my trivia.
I don't see a bear in here.
Look behind you, Robbie.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
So Mark, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Very
good. Now, I'm assuming we've all seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It sounds that way.
Yes.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Well, I mean, before this.
I see what you're saying.
Also
yes.
that, yeah.
Yes.
I didn't mean I'm assuming we watched it for this. Yeah. I'd be pretty pissed off. It's like, fuck.
I figured I'd just wing it,
Yeah.
What is your song about?
No, yeah, I saw this. I actually didn't see it in theaters.
Yeah, you were complaining about it being too woke.
Yeah, that was back in my my MAGA days. No, it's I don't know why I missed this one in theaters, but as soon as it started streaming on Netflix at some point, and I was like, oh, sick, I always wanted to see this. Threw it on, and I said that was probably the best Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
now, Mark, did you see this in theaters?
I don't think so. But I'm generally a wait to DVD kind of guy because the movies are expensive and I had no money back then.
Do you still buy the DVDs?
Not every movie.
All right.
No.
But you do buy DVDs still.
I do buy DVDs. They're right there, some of them. Yeah.
Nice.
And for those of you listening on a podcast, because that's what this is, he pointed behind him.
I did.
Robbie, how about you? Did you see this in theaters?
Yes, I did, because I'm better than both of you.
Wow. Just wow.
Yeah. I'm a great guy.
Did you see it matinee?
Yeah, probably.
That's the way to see movies.
How was your theater experience?
I don't know. It was good.
Okay.
I watched the movie. There wasn't like a crying baby. No one like shit their pants.
All right. Well, it made you a better person somehow. So.
But yeah, because
That's true.
I
You
don't
did
know.
state that.
I just, it's just an aggressive way of talking. I'm just being aggressive.
I'm just a fucking
aggressive.
prick.
Certainly are.
Hey, Mark. So we want our audience to get to know you a little bit. So is it cool if we ask you a couple questions?
Sure.
Cool. I got 3 questions for you. Andy, what about you?
Same.
All right. You want to go first or second, Andy?
I'll go second.
All right. Hey, Mark. Who are your
Mhm.
favorite filmmakers?
I like Taika Waititi. I like Stanley Kubrick. I like
Inventor of the Kubrick's Cube.
yes,
Oh, good Lord. Robbie.
famously.
Very good.
It's just a big black cube.
Yeah.
Um,
It's just the void staring back at you.
and other people I can't think of right now. And
That's fair.
others and more.
Etc. Etc.
Speaking of Taika Waititi, have you seen Hunt for the Wilder People?
Yes,
Did it make you cry?
probably. I don't
Same.
remember specifically, but probably yes.
Yeah, say no. Taika Waititi's good.
I agree.
What would you say your top 3 favorite bands, musical acts, musical artists? What would those be?
Beck and Dylan and the Beatles, I guess.
There's a glaring, what is it? What was the word? Omission.
No, it's just those 3. And
Because this is a podcast, we are glaring at we are
well,
glaring at him.
some more than others.
Yeah, Rob's really in there. We saw the fucking nucleus in Rob's eye cell.
Andy just read a science book before this.
Oh, you know I did.
Very good.
That's some deep research for this movie.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, what is the largest animal you think you could beat in a fight?
Probably like I don't know. I guess it depends on the kind of animal. I don't know. Probably like a mid-sized dog,
Okay, that's a good answer.
I
Alright,
guess, because like they get strong and they have teeth.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you also have teeth.
Not as good. Not for that though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, teeth are teeth, man.
Yeah, those teeth are a lot sharper.
Teeth be teethin'.
Yeah,
Very good.
there are definitely
you.
different types of teeth though.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm signing up for dog fighting now.
Yeah.
It's you fighting a dog.
Yeah, no, it's okay when it's a person fighting a dog.
Yeah.
As long as it's not 2 dogs fighting, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. This is a 2-part question. Do you read comic books, or have you?
Occasionally.
Okay. What's your favorite comic?
I really liked The Watchmen.
Watchmen's great. Yeah.
I read the first 4 omnibuses of The Walking Dead, and then I kind of just stopped.
It's good. Walking Dead is good.
Yeah. And
If that was in the Harry Potter universe, it'd be the Walking Fred.
yes.
Because he'd
Very
be a
good.
zombie. 'cause
Is he
he's
the
fucking
one?
dead.
He's the one that dies?
Yeah.
I always forget which one dies.
Yeah. I made sure.
Oh,
of that.
he's one of the twins.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Andy, you've read the books too. Andy's trying to act all cool, like he doesn't know what
Nah.
I'm talking about.
I forget. It's been a long time. I forgot. Well,
I interrupted you, Mark. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah. I was like, no, I'm
Anytime I
just
see
thinking
an
about,
opening to make a
I'm
stupid
just-
joke, I'm gonna take it.
thinking about Harry Potter now. That's about it. I can't think of any others. Oh, Preacher I loved.
Preacher's also very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, would
Yeah.
you rather Be a registered sex offender or in prison for the rest of your life. And I want to stress this now. In either case, it doesn't matter if you actually committed the crime.
Okay. It certainly doesn't sound that way. Well, probably registered sex offender, I guess.
That's cool. So if you're keeping tabs at home, you could put registered sex offender for Mark.
Yeah. But but I have to choose between those two. I mean,
Yeah, there's
you
context.
can mark him down as a registered sex offender.
No, there's context. There is context.
I just have an Excel spreadsheet and it's just names and it's just sex offender.
I
Prison
mostly
for
didn't,
life.
I mostly didn't want to say that just so there wouldn't be a soundbite of me being
Right.
like, I'd rather
Smart.
be a registered sex offender. But
Now there is.
yeah.
Yeah, now you explicitly said it.
Yeah. Okay, third question from me, Andy.
Thanks, Pert Hapley.
No problem. What would you say your favorite color is?
I knew that was coming somehow.
You don't know shit, Robbie.
Blue, I guess.
Cool.
Nice.
How much of an answer did you want on that?
No, that's fine.
It just, I'm more laughing at Andy going, cool. Like, I don't know. Like, Mark's question is totally like, what answer were you expecting? Like a big in-depth answer
No,
about why
no.
blue was his
Blue.
favorite color?
Blue's great.
I like blue. It's calming.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's get into Spider-Man. Oh, I should have just said, let's get into the Spider-Verse, but I'm a fucking fool.
Oh, shit.
Jeez.
I'm an idiot.
Oh my
Yeah.
good gracious. First off, before we get into that, actually, are you guys fucking hyped for the sequel?
Yes.
I is.
I saw the first trailer. I don't know if there's another one, but I'm trying to steer clear of it. But that trailer, I was like, dude, looks like they still got it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just great
It looks
stuff.
incredible. And there's like a bazillion Spider-Man now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Bill Spider-Man, John Spider-Man, Ted Spider-Man, Wilma Spider-Man.
Nice.
The plural is technically Spider's Man.
Spider's
Oh,
Men's.
fuck. Oh, shit. Thanks for
Well-
the correction. You gotta stop my ignorance sometimes.
All right. So into the Spider-Verse.
I love the opening logos glitching at the beginning.
Yeah.
This is a good movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Yes.
Yes.
I like the recap of Spider-Man, and it's clearly just the Sam Raimi Spider-Verse.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but he's blonde.
Yes,
He's got blue
voiced by
eyes.
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine. Yeah.
Yeah. It made me wonder why they didn't just get Tobey Maguire to do it.
I
I
think
read
it's
a thing.
specifically to separate itself from that.
Yeah,
Well,
but then why they make it look just like it also?
Like they did all the
For
scenes,
the
including
memes.
like the
Yeah.
train and shit.
Yeah.
Well,
But then, like-
apparently they wanted to make that explicit, but people felt it would be confusing.
Mhm.
But it's like,
Well,
why would it be confusing?
Yeah. Is Willem Dafoe turned into a gigantic like
he's a big
green
actual
goblin monster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I don't know if anyone would actually be questioning. I mean, no, you're right. You're right. They'd absolutely be
Yeah.
questioning that. What the fuck am I thinking?
I think it's just because Spider-Man at this point is kind of like Batman. Like Batman's got a billion movies with a billion different continuities, and Spider-Man is like just as big, if not maybe bigger at this point. I mean, Spider-Man's fucking huge, you know? So
It's like
Yeah, but we haven't seen Spider-Man's dick. So
that's true.
that's true. I don't think Willie ever will.
that's a shame, isn't it?
Eh, I'm kind of happy
I
about
want to
it.
see him shoot some web.
Either way.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I mean,
It's just
I liked-
uncomfortable. I just made
It
everyone
is.
so
It's
wildly
very
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
I like
Because
how
like, how could that even work in the suit? It's like a onesie, like Batman. You know?
No, but like in the
How did
comics,
that-
Batman showed his dick.
one comic, and
Okay,
they
but
got
it
rid of it.
happened.
They got
He
rid
said,
of it after
he said
people
like
were like,
he showed his dick, like he showed it to the artist that drew it.
He's like, draw this.
He actually broke the fourth wall. He looked at the panel and went, "Hey, check out this." And he just whipped it out.
And broke the panel too.
It's 3D. It popped. There's a pop-up book actually.
But I mean, it's this is a good fucking movie. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's really all I got. That's like all my notes is wow, this is a good movie.
I love while Miles Morales, he's doing the art, listening to music, and you can hear the music playing through his headphones when he takes the headphones off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I think the art direction in this movie is the best I've ever seen in any animated movie.
Okay.
I can't disagree with that.
There's
yeah,
just
I mean,
a lot going on. It looks like a comic book.
yeah.
Like you see the dots.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And there's onomatopoeias. There's it's just so good. And like the frame rate changes that they do throughout are purpose, like they have a purpose, they're on purpose,
Well, it's good that
like,
they're on purpose.
but like it's so like when Peter and
they
Miles
released an
are
unfinished
swinging,
movie. Well, Disney does that all the time now. So
that's true. But like when Peter and Miles are swinging together in the forest when they're escaping with the computer,
yeah.
Miles is animated at half the frame rate of Peter
Yeah.
to show his inexperience.
Yeah.
He's not as good as Peter yet.
Yes.
And then by the end of the movie, he's in full frame rate.
I think it's when he jumps off his leap of faith.
Yes,
Is when
which is a fucking incredible scene.
Yeah.
This is a good fucking movie.
But you gotta wonder like who's paying for that glass that he broke, you know? Like that's someone's coming into work tomorrow and they're just like, oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah. It's fucking spider people over this fucking city.
Yeah.
I still don't quite understand frame rate. So we meet Miles Morales. Oh, wait, I already said that. Miles walks past his old school and like he's doing all this like annoying shit, like jumping up and down, putting a sticker on the stop sign and shit. And he eats shit. He just falls on his ass. And I'm going to be honest, when I'm in New York City, if I see some kid doing that and he falls on his ass, I don't care. I'm walking right past him.
Oh, yeah. It's New York, baby.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, even if you're not in the city and it's like, all right, well, the kid was being an idiot and he ate shit. Bye. He's old enough.
I'm surprised nobody stepped on him directly.
That's true.
Just stomped on him a few times.
Nobody called him like a piece of shit, like your mother's a bitch, you know?
Yeah.
That's New York.
Yeah. There is no like homeless man just like shouting like crazy
I'll kill ya!
Yeah.
Kill everyone. Okay. All right. Well, then his dad picks him up.
Yeah.
And I really like the scene where he's like walking to school. He's like, love you, Miles. And Miles walks out and he says on the fucking loudspeaker, he's like, I said I love you. You got to say it back like in front of everybody. I love that. I thought that was great.
It's funny, but like, way to ruin your son's first day at a new school.
Yeah.
After he told you the whole way there, he doesn't want to go there.
Yeah. Yeah. Still incredible stuff.
Like,
Really
it's one of those weird things where it's like, even as an adult, I'm like, no, the kid's right to be pissed here. Like, there's a lot of movies where as I get older, I go, oh, the parent's right. But like here, I'm like, no. That kid's right to be annoyed. That's shitty.
Yeah. But the dad learns by the end of the movie. Like he gets
learns,
it at the end.
maybe I shouldn't embarrass my son in public.
Yeah, he's like, maybe I should.
I feel like just getting dropped off at all would have been embarrassing. Like in a cop car.
A police car. Yeah. But like at the end of the movie, he's like, like what you do with your tagging and all that stuff. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, I stifled your creativity.
Well, because that was him when he was a kid.
Right. I like how one of them became a cop and the other one became
a robber,
a fucking super villain.
They played too many games of cops and robbers as kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was just a regular, normal cop.
Yeah. And the other guy is flying around the city working for the most powerful man in New York.
Yeah, he does turn good like really easily. He's just like, oh, I made a mistake.
Well, I mean, he sees his like nephew that he identifies with and he loves.
Of course.
Yeah, I also don't think he turned good. I think he was just like, I'm not gonna kill my fucking nephew.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and then it was too. By that time, it was too late.
Yeah.
But they do a great job during that scene of Miles in the car with his dad of establishing the relationship between Miles and his father.
Mhm.
And they also do a great job of setting up Uncle Aaron.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Uncle Aaron is the guy who is he's like pushing the creativity in my he's like, be yourself, be the most yourself you can be.
Yeah.
Where his dad is trying to change him rather than let him be himself.
Yeah, he's trying to recruit him to the army. Be all that you can be.
Nice. But like he's not doing that purposefully. He just wants a better life for like his classic dad in a movie stuff, like movie dad stuff.
It's not my dream, Dad. It's yours.
Yeah.
And they do a great job of setting up the choices when people keep telling Miles, yeah, your shoe's untied. It's a choice.
Yeah. It's great.
It's self-destructive tendencies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also like this movie, like the pacing in this movie is crazy good. Like it doesn't miss a beat. There's never a point where like, all right, what's going on next? Like, let's get to it. It's never like that. This movie moves at a clip and it doesn't dumb it down. And it's not too brainy, even though there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's just a really well-balanced movie. And also, again, with the art design, I think a lot of these designs are really good. Like Kingpin is just a wall with a face. I love it. I fucking love it.
I feel like they maybe took it a tad too far.
I love it.
It's like absurd. He's like absurd proportions.
Yes, he is. But I love
his little tiny head on that huge body is like so absurd.
But he's like really intimidating because of it. It is
Yeah.
good.
And that's Liv Schreiber.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Sabretooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when Miles walks into the science class and you see Olivia and he blocks out the last name, that's a great job. Like, hey, I wonder if that's going to be somebody.
Yeah.
I love Catherine Hahn.
Oh, she's great. She's fucking awesome.
Yeah, she's great.
Miles meets Uncle Aaron and Aaron gives him the worst relationship advice.
Yeah.
Hey, what
just
you do is
grab her.
Yeah, put your hands on a stranger and
and say,
oh, you've met her once? This is what you do.
Yeah.
Uncle Aaron's a little creepy.
Yeah, yikes.
Well, he's a super villain, so
yeah, that's still.
Hey, Aaron, how come you couldn't live close to the school again?
Jeez.
I love the scene where they're graffitiing in the abandoned tunnel.
Yes.
And Aaron's encouraging him as they're listening to music, and then he gets bitten by the glitchy little Spidey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
I like the spider. It's a little like Deus Ex Machina. He just kind of comes out of nowhere.
Well, that's where the portal thing is happening. So and that's like an interdimensional spider.
So that was the first spider that came through that
it must be the only one. Yeah. But I like how it bites him and it makes like a huge deal. It does like a triple take and then he just like slaps it off.
Yeah.
Like it's not like because it didn't really hurt him that much. Like
it's the initial shock of getting bit by a spider and it's like
but he's just like
yeah, but I like that they didn't do the whole like grotesque like Sam Raimi Peter Parker like having like fever dreams in his bed.
They just show him sleep for like a day.
All the body horror stuff.
Yeah. They show him sleep for a day and then like he wakes up and he's all sticky.
I think I hit puberty.
Yeah.
I said that out loud.
Yeah.
Well, they do a great job of establishing how he's feeling. Why are my thoughts so loud?
Yeah.
I think that's like an allusion to he's like a proper comic book character now.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, and like comic book, especially Spider-Man, he's all just like thought bubbles.
Yeah.
All the fucking time.
And it looks great here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works really, really well.
Because I love the movie. Play dumb. Not that dumb.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's a good movie, guys.
Real quick, thank you so much for listening. If you want to send us some feedback, send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE at gmail.com.
You could also find our music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music by searching The Royds. That's ROYDS. We have 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it. I didn't on my first watch through, I didn't think Peter Parker was gonna fucking die.
Yeah,
I was like, he's dead.
that was
Yeah.
surprising.
And at that point, the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, I guess he's just not going to be in the rest of the movie. There's there's not going to be a Peter Parker.
Yeah,
I was like, all right.
there's not going to be a Peter Parker.
Yeah, we're gonna have Peter B. Parker. You see,
Peter Barker.
I like Peter B. Parker. I think he's great.
Oh, yeah.
I think what's his name, Jake Johnson, does a great job.
Mhm. He does.
Yeah,
Everyone calls him fat for no reason. Everyone just keeps
Yeah.
calling him fat.
He's got a little tiny belly. Like,
yeah.
yeah, he's got sweatpants on. Like, did he not have a spider bottom? Like, isn't it a onesie?
Yeah, he's
I
like,
did-
I'm in my mid to late 30s. Give me a fucking break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked how when he was getting like sucked up in the portal, he had the pizza.
Yeah.
And he just kept taking bites of the pizza. And then even when he was kind of getting sucked out, he webbed the pizza like to
Yeah.
take the pizza with him. Great stuff.
Well, because he's just really not phased by this point.
Yeah, and he even says that. He's like, no, weird shit happens to me all the time. Like, I'm Spider-Man. So, yeah. It's great stuff.
I like the little mini fight between what I'm dubbing Gobzilla and Spider-Man.
I like Gobzilla. That's good
Thank
stuff.
you. Thank you.
I liked that fight.
It's a similar design to what Green Goblin had in the Ultimate Universe.
Yeah.
He was like a big, spooky, actual goblin man.
That's because this is the Ultimate Universe.
Robbie.
What?
That's my trivia question.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Robbie.
I'm so sorry.
I don't think it is though.
It's not the actual Ultimate
Yeah,
Universe.
No,
it's-
but
it's
Miles
got-
Morales is the Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Also the Scorpion design is, I mean, the design itself is different, but I know he's Mexican in the Ultimate Spider-Man. He's Mexican in this as well.
Yeah. I do love the design of Scorpion in this.
Yes,
His
I
little
like it.
Darth Maul bottom. I like it.
Yeah. I like it. I also liked Doc Ock, Catherine Hahn, and we mentioned it before, but I like the translucent tubes that she's got.
The tubey
Yeah.
rubbery arms.
I
Yeah.
like it. I like it. Also, the first time I saw this, I did not expect that she was Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a dumb guy. But
No, I think I was caught off guard too. I think I was surprised.
I mean, I figured she was like a person because I knew it was Catherine Hahn.
Right.
So I figured she was like a character, but I didn't expect her to be.
I didn't realize this cast was so loaded until those credits ran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Because
stacked.
another thing that review at the beginning of the show was wrong about is the voice casting was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everything about this movie is great. So like,
Andy knows I complain about voice acting a lot when it's just big name actors and celebrities who aren't voice actors.
Yeah.
right.
But they're voice acting. They're not just line reading.
No, and like you could, dude, the scene where Miles's dad is talking to him through the door,
Mhm.
and Miles is all webbed up to the chair because they were like, "You suck, Miles. You suck too much. You can't help us because you suck." And his dad is talking to him through the door, and he's like getting emotional and shit. Like, that's grade A voice acting.
Who is the dad again?
Oh shit, I forgot.
I have the cast up. I'll tell you in a moment.
Tell us right this instant.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Don't rush me.
All right. Sorry.
How many scrolls could it be?
I was on the reviews still. It's Brian Tyree Henry.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Also,
Okay.
why did they name his dad Jefferson Davis?
I don't know.
That's his name in the
But,
comics.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
I meant the comics. Like, I know that's the name of the comics, but like, why would you go with the name Jefferson Davis?
For silly. For silly
Okay.
pasta.
I have nothing. I didn't write anything down about that. So
Like, I know I should have saved that for questions, but every time I hear the name or see the name, it's just a bird. It's just like, why? Why out
Yeah.
of everything? You could have named him literally John Davis, Jeff Davis. Just call him Jeffrey. Like, no, Jefferson Davis. And I'm sure they have an actual reason for it, but I'm not looking it up.
No, reading, I ain't reading shit.
No.
But that scene got me. I
Yeah.
was like, I'm fucking crying over here.
Yeah.
What am I fucking crying over here? It's my wife. She was in the other room. I walked out. I was like, what, am I fucking crying over here? She was like, you tell me. Andy, you tell me.
I was gonna. You have to be more in touch with your emotions.
Yeah. I don't know when I'm crying. I'm like, am I fucking crying?
I love the chase of Prowler chasing Miles through the subway. And then I love after the universe collide and they go, I think it's a Banksy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that
like-
sound.
Yeah, the siren.
the whatever it is, the sound when the Prowler or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That
Yeah.
like, "Roar,"
Yeah,
that sound.
that's fucking great.
That's great. Yeah.
Miles is an idiot because he breaks the little flash drive by falling on it.
Yes. Why was he? Why
Yeah.
did he have that with him? That was dumb.
But like,
Yeah,
it's also just in his back pocket.
Yeah.
It's loose, just a loose pocket.
Yeah,
But
like I don't see anything that could go wrong here.
I like how when he falls, there's like one frame of it. You see the flash drive breaking,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like in one black and white frame, real quick.
Yeah,
I was
it
like,
gives you that
"Ooh, that's
little
good."
like action, like around the area
Yeah.
that he hit. Yeah.
I mean,
Like very comic booky, very
Yes.
good.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. It's just you'd see that in a comic book.
Yeah.
Where in the bottom right corner of a panel or right on
Yeah,
this
you
little
just see-
tushy, you'd see, yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's good stuff. This is a good movie.
Well, I think the advice that Peter gives Miles is the first advice he gives him is excellent about sanitizing the suit and baby powder and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great advice. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're sitting down at a diner. What's he going to teach you right now?
Right.
He just came from another universe. You know what? You let him have that burger first.
Yeah. And you just gave him like 6 concussions.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
At one point, when he's like dragging him lifelessly through the city, they like hit a bicyclist or some shit. That dude's dead.
Yeah.
DED. That
Yeah.
bicyclist is not getting up.
Spider-Man doesn't kill Robbie.
They're not on purpose.
Not, yeah.
Not consciously.
His lifeless corpse will though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, oh, fuck, he's dead. He's dead.
You know he did.
I do think we mentioned before, but the reveal that she's Doc Ock is really great.
Mhm.
Yes, it is. That whole scene's great.
Yeah.
The way
But-
it's framed of she walks in on him and he's leaning against the desk with his sweatpants, like
Yeah. And he's
all
like, hey,
casual.
it's me. And she's like, no way. But she's interested because she sees her experiment is actually working
Mhm.
Right.
with the multiversal stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's interesting.
I think, and I'm jumping a little ahead, but we're talking about her right now, and I don't want to forget her death. She deserved a better death than this.
How'd she die? I forget.
I
She just
don't
gets like
even-
hit by a bus.
Oh yeah, that's right. And she's
Oh,
just
yeah.
off. Yeah.
And I was
You think
like,
she's dead?
she
I'm
got hit
sure
by
she'll-
a bus.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but it's
she'll
comic books.
Yeah.
And it's also, you'll see just another universe Doc Ock.
Yeah. Even
Yeah.
if not that.
But I just
But
thought that design was awesome, and Catherine Hahn was awesome. So
I feel like
I
if you
agree.
do that too much, it cheapens it though. Like if you get too many universes and it's like, all right, this isn't even like.
well, that's the problem the MCU's having now is you can't,
Yeah.
they don't know, like, well, now we know that like, no one's really dead.
Yeah.
Right. That's what this movie does pretty well is like you have all these universes, but they really focus on like 2 characters, maybe
Yeah.
3 with Gwen, but even she's like kind of barely there. And then like the other 3, like Spider-Ham, Penny Parker, and Spider-Man Noir, they're all kind of they're there, but they're like just for yucks
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
the
you
real
don't-
focus is Miles and Peter.
Right.
Yeah.
And
And
I like
Gwen.
how Gwen, but mostly Miles and
Yeah.
Peter. But like I like how Peter lost Mary Jane because he didn't want kids. He was scared. And then he finds a son in Miles. And he's
Mhm.
like, shit, he even says it. He's like, do I want kids? I think
Yes.
I want kids. I thought that was cool. I mean, that's the thing you kind of see coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Of course.
Yeah.
He's
it's
Dr.
good.
Alan Grant.
Yeah.
It's so
but
strange. That's a trope of just like, oh, the guy that didn't want kids wants kids now. It's like,
Yeah.
what are you trying to make me do?
Because he
The
spent
hell?
a day or two with a child. He's like, you know what?
Yeah.
But like,
But it's also like he's spending time with a teenage boy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to sound like an asshole.
No, Miles is like a person already.
Yeah, it's a much
Right.
easier person to spend time with than like a toddler or some shit.
right. But
Like, he's not gonna have a tantrum. You're not gonna have to change him.
I think,
Yeah.
and again, this is all I've been saying is a great movie, but like, and I'm just defending it at every turn. Like even the little tiniest nitpicks, I'm like, "Oh, you shut up! There's a great movie." But like
Give me both.
That checks out to me because he sees Miles just like he just got his powers and he ain't shit. And he even says like, Miles, you ain't shit. You can't help us. And then like he comes through at the end. And he's like, Miles, what the fuck? I thought I was going to do that. And he was like, nah, man. And he trips him and pushes him into his own portal. And that's when he's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm that kid's dad for a day.
Yeah.
And that
Dad
felt
for a day.
Again, I feel like
Spider-Man
that's
story.
not a great, like, oh yeah, I hung out with the kid for like 72 hours, so I think I should be a father.
Right. But I think the feeling that he got from that was like euphoric. And he was like, oh, shit.
Sure.
And Miles was like telling him, hey, get back with MJ, idiot.
Mhm.
He knocks up Mary Jane and the baby comes out. He's like, wait, why doesn't this baby look like Miles?
Uh-oh.
Well, Peter, we're both white.
Yeah. He was just like, I wanted that kid though.
I
I specifically wanted Miles Morales.
I didn't want any other. I wanted a 16-year-old. Wait, what?
This is an infant.
But like, I love the way they do this with the multiverse is there are stakes because these people from the other universes can't just stay there. You see them glitching and they will eventually, what they say, like their cells will like tear apart or some shit.
Something like that.
Like, and that is again, totally different from the MCU where they just like, now I'm here now.
Yeah. Just popping around.
Cool. I can just do whatever I want, which is like, that's stakeless. Whereas here you're like, no, they're here, but they got to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. But it's also very vague because like, let's say you're in the universe, like Gwen was there for like a week or something.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't she be more deteriorated than the other ones? And then like, once
Did
she
they
gets
ever
back to a
establish
universe, is
how
she
long she was
okay
there
again?
for?
Yeah, she says she was there like
Since last
before
week.
Peter. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But also like the first time they all glitched together, but then after that, like they all glitch at different times.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was very vague, but I'm here for it.
When they all glitched together, it reminded me of the Harlem Shake. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
That trend?
Yeah.
Aunt May has a spider lamp.
Oh yeah. What's she
I
gonna do
like-
with that now that like there's no, I guess Miles could use it.
Yeah, why not?
Who else?
His parents. Hey, Miles, why do you keep going to this old white lady's house?
Yeah. I liked how
Hey,
Aunt
we
May-
live. Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying I liked how Aunt May was. This is like the most different portrayal of Aunt May we've seen.
Yeah.
Like she's just
Yeah.
like a badass old
And
lady.
it's fucking
Yeah.
Lily Tomlin.
She was like Alfred.
Is it? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it's Lily Tomlin.
Yeah, that's a great comparison. She's like Alfred now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is like Alfred.
But Electric Bell must be like outrageous though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I thought was really funny was the Kingpin, the backstory for him losing Vanessa and his son when he was gonna punch Spider-Man and like, what are you doing? And I was like, did you just think he was like what did you think he was doing? Like
His name is Kingpin.
Are you not a legitimate businessman?
you just thought he was like a regular, like wall-sized guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's got the city fooled, right?
Yeah.
Like, I guess they could be.
But then I love
know.
that all five later on when it happens again with Miles, like all five of the families that he was bringing into that universe all see him do that again.
Yeah, and
Like-
yeah, like he
And one of
doesn't
them is
get
like, "Why are we here?
it. Yeah,
Where are we?"
like, he's just not getting it. He's like, oh, my violence tore my family apart, but he's
How
like,
come-
nah, I'm just gonna keep killing Spider-Man.
Well, actually, what tore their family apart was women drivers. Am I right, fellas?
Whoa, this guy'll say anything.
I don't know. I couldn't tell who was driving that truck.
I like how all the bad guys just come to Aunt May's house in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, "You guys got to go. Can you take this outside? For the love of God!" They tear that house. They tear the whole fucking neighborhood apart.
Yeah. But like, I feel like with all the spider people converging there all the time, because now they're using it as a base, eventually the neighborhood would be like, hey, is May Parker just building spider people?
Yeah,
Like, we know her nephew who lived with her was Spider-Man.
yeah,
But now we just keep seeing different spider people leaving her house constantly.
yeah. Is she a mad scientist?
Yeah, let's go check that out.
I thought it was strange that they just like announced who Spider-Man was on the news or whatever. They were just like, it was Peter Parker, just so everyone knows. Like, why is that public
Yeah.
information?
Well, I mean, I feel like if in real life, if there was a Spider-Man who died, that was exactly what would happen.
Yeah.
You know what would happen? Did you watch Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
You know, it would absolutely become a whole public thing where they are then going to reveal there wouldn't be a secret identity. It would just be like, and now, I mean, Captain America wasn't a secret identity, but they'd be like, they would have like a very public thing of here's the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I mean, Spider-Man, and especially in the MCU, Spider-Man's like the only guy with the secret identity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody else is just like, we don't care.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah,
It's got to
I
be
mean,
so much work to maintain a secret identity.
Yeah, but it works really well with Spider-Man because Spider-Man's supposed to just be like a guy.
And if you're
Yeah.
openly a superhero, all that's strange.
Whoa.
Well, I feel like they'll well, mostly between them, right? Like it's
Who
pretty-
cares?
It's a pretty incestuous group, right? Of the supers just all kind of fucking each other
Wait, do you mean like Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver?
or whoever. Yeah.
We said
No,
incestuous.
no, I just mean like
I
an
know,
injury, not yeah.
I'm really funny.
They did do that in the Ultimate Universe.
And
Speaking of
Ah.
the Ultimate Universe.
And the Maestro with Hulk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right,
The
Andy, we
Ultimate
know what you're
Universe.
Andy, we know what you're redditing later.
You know it. Like the Ultimate Universe is it's got like some cool things. We're like, oh, that's a good idea. And then it's got like other things where you're like, what are you doing? That's
I like
too
that.
much.
The Captain America is just like a piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And he became president. Is that the
Nice.
Ultimate Universe, right?
I'm not sure. I just know he's like kind of a racist dick.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Who do you run against?
the Hulk. No, I don't know.
Don't blame me.
Red
I
Skull.
voted for Banner.
Yeah, and they were called the Ultimates. They weren't called the Avengers.
Oh,
And I don't know, a lot of like the X-Men. I remember reading the X-Men looking for like cool new twists, like they did with Spider-Man. And it was just the same shit. I was like, guys, why'd you make this? The
We
same
wanted
shit.
to do it again in a different
Yeah.
art style.
Yeah, essentially. But the best thing to come out of the Ultimate Universe is Miles Morales. It's a great character.
oh yeah.
Mhm.
And I like how when the Ultimate Universe ended, it like ended in this giant cataclysmic event. And then like we go back to Earth 616 and they're like, who's that? And it's Miles Morales. He's like, yeah, I survived that weird fucking thing that happened.
Yeah. Just
I'm the only
because.
salvageable character from all that bullshit.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
I like they do a cataclysmic event every once in a while when comic sales are dropping.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
they're
gotta
like,
reset
who
everything.
can we kill but then bring back in like a month?
I
Yeah.
think DC does it every week.
Yeah, it's like every other day. They're like, let's reboot it. Let's reboot it.
Everyone's dead.
I was like, the New 52 was kind of like the Ultimates is in like, there was some great stuff. And
Like Batman's dick.
That
Is that
wasn't
from-
New 52, Robbie.
I was gonna say it.
I didn't know. I thought if I threw
But-
that out there, I might be right. I didn't know.
Speaking of Batman and the New 52, that's some of the best Batman, in my opinion. New 52 is like Scott Snyder and what's his name? Greg Capullo.
I don't know any Batmans.
I know
I
Bruce
know-
Wayne.
I know
Scott
me-
Snyder's the writer. And
I know Michael Keaton.
but it's good. It's very good. And that's like Court of Owls.
Oh, the Court of Owls is good shit.
Yeah, it's very good. But anyway, this movie is really good.
Yeah. Yeah. It is hilarious that after they all leave him and he goes to Aunt May's house and she's like, "Oh, pick out a suit." He takes the time to then customize it.
Yeah.
Like, time is of the essence, Miles. Just wear the suit.
Yeah,
Put
but
the
I think
suit on and go.
that's part of the whole thing. Is like, I got to make this me.
Yeah.
You know, like his dad even says in the incredible speech that he gives him, he's like, "You got that thing, and like I keep fucking with it, but I gotta let you do you, you know," and that's just fucking good.
I get that. And I'm nitpicking a little bit.
I mean, he used a spray paint, you know, it took like
but he spray
moments.
paints the design and everything.
But it took moments. He's really good at it, you know?
I
Like,
get that, but time is of the essence.
He's also like, because he spray painted the mask, he's probably just huffing paint.
That's why he was brave enough to do the leap of faith.
Yeah,
it's a part of his powers is he has to huff paint the whole time that he's being Spider-Man.
I think one of the
hashtag relatable.
It's a stressful job.
when I huff paint, I feel like I'm Spider-Man too.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
picked the wrong day to quit huffing paint.
Yeah. I think one of the best Spider-Man designs is Miles Morales, but with the hoodie.
Yeah, I like the hoodie.
Yeah.
Like the design of him jumping off the building in that scene is spectacular. Love it.
Mhm.
Oh, it looks awesome. Yeah.
And they show him like upside down falling into the city. Ooh, that's a good shot. It is a good movie. Holy shit. That is good stuff.
All the spider people take the bus to Fisk Tower,
Yeah, I love that.
which means Miles beats them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's there waiting, probably all invisible and shit.
Yeah. Which I think, because you're mentioning invisible and the different Miles Morales powers, I think that's because of his powers, it really does show like this is why Peter really can't train him that well. Like he might be able to show him how to swing, but Peter can't zap. Peter can't go invisible.
Right.
So like
Most
Peter
of
can
what
only show him so far.
Right. Most of what Peter shows him, at least in the comics and a lot even in this movie, is like how to balance your actual life with being Spider-Man.
Yes.
How to be Spider-Man. Not like fight crime, but how to be Spider-Man. You know, like how to do
Work-life
what's right.
balance.
Yeah. Well, it didn't
Yeah.
look like he went to school at all, like except for in the very beginning.
Yeah. Well, then he was like, I gotta save the city.
Yeah.
So he didn't really
There are
get
more
that
important
balance.
things.
That balance
Yeah.
wasn't so great, I think.
Yeah. That is true.
Hey, that gala is weird.
Yes.
If when I die, if you guys hold a dinner in my honor, please don't all wear masks of my face.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we'll
strange.
obviously just use fake mustaches, obviously.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'll accept that. But like, I'm watching this going, this is morbid.
That is,
Yeah.
yeah. Why
Yeah.
where poor Mary Jane, like having to
Yeah, I know.
to ask for
Yeah.
bread. Like,
And then that was so weird. It's like, dude, pull yourself together, my guy.
Yeah.
did the two Peter Parkers really look that similar? Like, I felt like they weren't that similar.
I think the only difference was the hair. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
What-
I think it was
it
just
was
the hair.
literally
and
just the
eyes.
hair. It makes such a difference.
One's part of the Aryan nation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
rough.
He had blue eyes,
It's
blonde hair. I mean,
I
anyway.
think it takes more than that. I think there's
Yeah.
usually other things you have to do.
Did you know
and-
that
and feel.
in the comic? That's true.
Oh shit! You shouldn't just base it on looks.
In
Oh
the
man, I've
comics-
been doing this all wrong.
Just calling everybody with blonde hair a Nazi.
Yeah, yeah. Basically,
In the comics, Peter Parker is Jewish.
Is he?
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
No.
I didn't
When did
know
they
that.
reveal that?
Very subtly. It was very subtle.
reveal?
Like Stan Lee said it. And like they might say it in the comics, like, "Oh, I'm excited for Hanukkah" or some shit.
No.
No.
Wow.
Okay.
Kind of like how like Dumbledore's gay.
Yeah, it's like very the fans say it way more than the author.
You know?
Sure, yeah.
I like someone just said it once, and they're like, all right, that has to be a thing now because they're saying it on the internet.
Yeah.
And now if we do anything else, they're gonna come for us. So
Yeah.
sure.
I also wrote down was the he got the hair stuck on his hand. Is that supposed to be like a masturbation joke or something?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, do you think he was scared? I should have. I'm not saving this. Do you think he's like scared to like crank it because of his sticky hands?
I would be.
Yeah, I'd be like cautious at best.
He just goes for it, not even thinking. He's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, that's rough.
At that point, you finish hoping it relaxes you enough to like let go, because that's what helps him let go when he relaxes, because he sings.
That's true.
And somehow they don't hear him, but
So maybe you would just sing instead of finishing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're already gripping it,
I would just wear gloves. I think I'd be safe and just wear like a pair of work gloves or something.
that feels more painful. Unless did he have spines on his fingers? Does he?
I
Like the
I feel
guess.
little-
like that would be more painful.
Like the little needles, like when
Yeah.
he's Tobey Maguire.
Huh.
Oh, poor Mary
mean,
Jane.
Here's something I've lived that is in my mind similar.
Oh no.
Here we go. You ready? All right. So I had, when I was a kid, I used to get hives like all the time. We didn't know what it was, and then they just went away. And then as an adult, I started getting them again. And I would get hives like wherever I touched my body, I would get hives. So I was very conscious about not touching my pee-pee
Okay.
because I didn't want a swollen, itchy penis.
That's fair. You're like allergic to your own hands.
Oh my
probably.
God. Andy, I don't know how to tell. I've never seen this before.
That is a curse. Yeah.
That's like a
Wow.
would you rather question. There's another half of that somewhere.
Yeah. Well,
Is that the end of the story?
movie. Yeah, that was it. That was it.
I thought this ended with you
The end-
swelling up your
the-
dick or something.
No, I
The end
I
of the
didn't
story
touch
was
it.
that he didn't masturbate.
Yeah, I'm not
is
going to take
awesome.
that risk.
Wait,
a great-
did you
that's
ever
a great
find out
ending
what
to
you
a
were
story.
allergic to?
I changed my laundry detergent, and that seemed to help to like anti-allergenic
But
stuff.
was it your hold on, I'm confused. Was it your whole body when you would touch it with your hands, or was it just when your whole body in general? Because the way you made it sound was like you were like you would touch your knee and then you lift your hand up and there'd be a hive.
Okay, so it was.
Am I
more
wrong?
like-
Is that not what he's made it sound like?
That's kind of what it sounded like.
Like
yeah.
maybe
So,
not
like-
that quickly, but yeah.
It wouldn't be just like a touch; it would be like a graze or like a scratch. So like
Oh,
if
wow.
I accidentally scratched my knee or like bumped my knee on like a coffee table or something, I'd be like,
Oh.
ah, shit, and in like a couple of minutes it would swell up and get all itchy.
So if you
Okay.
touched anything,
Yeah, it was rough.
how did
like
the clothes
fact-
work?
What happened? Yeah, that was the problem. Because like I went to work that day and I had one like on my shoulder or something, and like as the day went, my clothes would rub against my body, and I get like essentially I had like a shirt under my shirt, and that shirt was made of hives. You know,
Oh,
like,
no.
so, like, I got home and I was like, fuck, I can't fucking do anything. So I just like chugged NyQuil just to sleep. Like I took a
had
hot
to get
shower.
his stomach pumped.
Oh, gosh.
I like took a hot shower that kind of soothed it, and then I went to bed after chugging some NyQuil. And that night, my wife was at like a work party, and I I got a text while I was sleeping. I was like comatose, and I woke up in the morning, and the text was her friend like, "Yo, did she make it home last night?" And I turned over, and she did. I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, she's here." But yeah, that was my hive story in our podcast about
That's
Spider-Man
upsetting.
into the Spider-Verse.
It's upsetting.
It's funny. It's like
Yeah.
it would have made sense if it was about like a spider bite.
Nope. Nope, just
Actually,
allergies.
I hired a locksmith one time, and he came over. He had to come twice. So he comes over the first day, and there's some spiders, and he goes, "I'm allergic to spiders." Or like, "Oh, we'll clean it out." He's like, "No, I'm just kidding." And you're like, "All right." He's like, "I gotta come back tomorrow."
Good-
So he comes back
good
the next
one.
day, and he goes, "Yesterday I said I was joking, but I actually am allergic to spiders." We're like, whoa, why did you
Oh, okay.
say you were joking? Like,
It was actually a joke
yeah.
to say that he wasn't allergic to spiders.
It was a double gotcha. I got you twice. Yeah.
All right, dude, way to
And then
go, man.
The
Yeah.
long, it's all about timing because then there's the long reveal of the
Yeah.
next day.
He said the funniest thing when we were paying him. He goes, we're like, how much do we owe you? And he goes, I forgot exactly what the amount was. And he goes, but like, remember, I took care of you.
Like, what do you mean? Like, you did your job?
Like,
Yeah, you provided a service.
all right, we'll tip you, dude. Like, if you're gonna fucking say that shit, we'll give you a nice tip. What the fuck is that?
You know.
And imagine a pizza guy dropping off a pizza and going, hey, remember, I drove all the way here, man.
Hey, say free gas.
Yeah,
cheap.
it's implied, of course. Yeah.
Of course I'm going to tip, but shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Kingpin's finishing move seems to just be a big smash.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's pretty
Just-
big.
He just does a big old bangy ball.
It's just a violent action. Yeah, you know.
I don't know if this belongs in questions, but why didn't Miles die?
Because he's Spider-Man and you just get back up.
Yeah, but the other Spider-Man was also Spider-Man. And
Yeah, but he ran out of those, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
They only have so many of them, you know?
Yeah. And he just got started, so he's got plenty more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, that explosion should kill everyone in and around that building.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they all just walk away from it.
Yeah. I mean, the end is great, and it kind of throws all the, like, a lot of the logic is gone. It's more like this is an epic event of cataclysmic proportions. Like, there's portals, things are getting sucked in, there's buildings in this building.
Yeah.
And it's less about the logic and more about the it's more about it's more about the journey than the destination.
Very good. It looks incredible.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I mean,
Very
I
visually
think that's
stunning.
the big thing is like you're watching this visual masterpiece.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now
And-
this is the same team that did what was it? It was on Netflix. The Millers.
Yeah.
It
Millers
like
versus
the robots or something.
Yeah.
Yes, that was very good.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Same team. Excellent movie.
Yes.
Love it.
I haven't seen that. I'll have to check that out.
It's,
It's
very
really
good.
good.
Yeah. Again, the animation is very, very, very good.
That's a more like traditional, like animated movie in terms of the
I-
way it's animated.
I wouldn't even say that. It's very unique. Yeah, just very good. This is a great team.
Yeah.
Sony should do more with this team.
Yeah.
Well, they're about to do 2 more movies, so
Right. There's this is
Two
yeah, isn't
there's
it a part
this-
1 and a part 2?
yeah.
Yeah.
for Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Across the Spider-Verse part
Oh,
1.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then well, in the post-credit scene, we meet Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was
That got me hyped in theaters. I got amped for that shit.
Yeah.
Is that Oscar Isaac?
Yeah.
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 And they do
But I
the
just
meme.
like they're doing a Spider-Man 2099. I think that's fucking
Yeah.
sick.
No, that
Yeah.
was I remember I don't remember
it-
specifically like what, but I remember it being a kid and like loving that design.
Yeah. I remember
Yeah.
in the theaters, I started like elbowing Laura. I was like, oh shit. And she was like,
Doing
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
What's his name again?
That's Miguel O'Hara.
Miguel. Yeah, Miguel O'Hara. Yeah.
But I was like, that's Spider-Man 2099. She's like, okay, cool. Like, awesome,
They're all
Rob.
Spider-Man, Rob.
Can I make a controversial statement?
Go ahead.
I think this movie is the exact same quality without Spider-Ham.
Yeah, he's just a couple. I mean, he's
Yeah.
very funny.
Yeah.
He's a few laughs. The movie is a few less laughs.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's good to hear John Mulaney.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's fine. He's the only one who's not acting at all.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm John Mulaney.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know me.
And-
There's
Yeah.
a horse loose in a hospital.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, my biggest fear about the upcoming movies is if he's in these upcoming movies And the studio's like, the people love Spider-Ham.
Yeah.
Ham it up, baby.
They go ham on the ham.
I think they know when to use them.
I think the filmmakers do.
Yeah. I wonder how much
yeah.
studio interference would be, though, because they're probably maybe less concerned with its success the first time around, but now that it's, got so well received. I just think of the Matrix and then 2 and 3, which were fine, I guess, but very
Sony is not known for being great at that. There's always studio interference with Sony.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Uh-oh, indeed.
That's the headline.
Well,
no, I actually think
guys...
it looks great, though.
Oh, still, yeah, for sure. Does anybody have anything else to say about this this visual and straight up masterpiece, in my opinion?
This is a good movie.
This is a good movie.
This is a good movie. Oh, I liked at the end. I wanted to point out I liked Miles's when he kind of sees the multiverse and it's all like it's like a big spider web.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that imagery and kind of like almost like justifying why Spider-Man would be linked with the multiverse in a way. I mean, I feel like Spider-Man gets that treatment a lot, or like clones or something. There's just always a lot of Spider-Man going on.
Yeah.
In different instances, because I guess people love that.
Yes, they do. But I like how Spider-Man is the type of character where you could do shit like this, but also like the next issue, he'll just be like, I got to stop these bank robbers.
The Vulture's back in town.
Right. I love that. I love that about Spider-Man. Spider-Man is such a good character because he's just the most relatable character. Like Stan Lee was like, who reads comics? Fucking nerds. Let me make a fucking nerd. And he did. And it's the most relatable character.
Let me make a nerd who everyone fucking hates.
Everybody wants this kid fucking dead.
I feel like he's giving a kid a swirly, like as he's thinking about this character.
Yeah.
Like he's bullying some kid, being like, I know what I'm gonna do.
You're Spider-Man! You're Spider-Man!
It's the bat. But the Miles Morales is made by Brian Michael Bendis, who like he knows what makes Spider-Man good because he did Ultimate Spider-Man, and Ultimate Spider-Man is great. But he knows the quality that Spider-Man needs. So like Miles Morales is his own character, but he's also everybody.
Yeah. He
Similar
is
to
Spider-Man.
people. Yeah. He's a great Spider-Man. Love him. You guys play Spider-Man Miles Morales the game?
I did, yeah.
Actually,
great stuff.
Because of that game and the previous one, the Spider-Man game, while I was rewatching this movie, I'm sitting there going, when does his dad die?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, oh, fuck, that's right. That was the game.
Yeah.
It does make me want to play that game, though.
It does.
Yeah. That's a good game.
They're both really good.
They
They
are.
are.
I'm hyped for Spider-Man 2.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, would you like to get into our next famous segment called Questions?
Oh, I would like to get to that. I have
Sure.
3 questions to ask.
I have 2.
Like, yeah, I get that it was like multiverse stuff, but like, why that spider? Like, where was that spider from? Just another universe?
That's a really good question, actually.
My theory is that
Oh, here we go. We're gonna have his theories.
It's one of the radioactive spiders, but it's all like enhanced with multiversal goop.
That's what I was actually thinking the same thing, that in the second movie we'll find that Miles has some kind of multiversal powers.
Yeah. Although in the trailer it looked like Gwen was reaching out to him.
Yeah.
So,
well,
yeah, we don't know.
I'm sure they could also just write that away with just, oh, anyway, we have this bracelet thing that lets you do that now. It's no problem. Yeah.
I mean, that's what they hinted at in the after credits.
Yeah. It's been 5 minutes, but we figured it all out.
Yeah. Comic books.
How does nobody else outside notice Miles on the wall? Like Gwen Stacy notices Miles and nobody else notices a kid walking on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that one guy, right?
I'm not sure.
In his kitchen or some shit.
I don't know. Does he
Oh,
ever
yeah.
actually see? Oh, he does see him.
Yeah, and also all the kids in that classroom when he's like
Yeah,
slamming on the window.
that's good stuff.
Yeah.
They definitely notice.
They
They
noticed.
should.
I don't think they saw him though. Like she clearly looked at him. Was like, "That's that guy who ripped
I
my
know,
hair out."
I
Yeah,
know that
this
guy.
guy assaulted me. What was MJ doing at the Kingpin event?
Yeah.
They were celebrating Spider-Man.
Yeah, but like why
But wouldn't she
Wait,
know that the
yeah.
Kingpin is bad news?
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah. I mean Spider-Man
she was-
confided in her, presumably.
Right. Like she was just there, like, hey, you got bread or what?
Hey, I'm a fucking duck. You got bread? I'm gonna be Duck Woman from now on.
Rob brought it up earlier. Like, why are they all dressed as Spider-Man? Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
like, how
it's
insensitive.
inappropriate.
It
Yeah.
really is.
Do the movies exist in this universe? Because how does everyone know Uncle Ben's saying?
Yeah. And maybe like
the
Peter
comic
Parker.
books do.
That's fair.
'Cause
Yeah.
he's reading the comics.
That's but like would Peter Parker like have told whoever made those comics like his personal details about how that happened?
But like
seems
everyone
to-
knows it though.
But
He
also
seems to
also
be pretty well integrated into pop culture because he's got a Christmas album and all that shit.
that's true. He's
Yeah.
like
So,
Shatnered out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
just
is
sold
part of the
out.
reason he's such a miserable prick when he's older.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also like why does Miles when he's looking through the comics he like rips the pages open like
Yeah. That's a first
whoa.
edition. What are you
Why
doing?
just turn the page like a normal person?
That's
What's the
amazing
problem?
fantasy #1, dude. Are you crazy? Number 12, whatever it was he appeared in. I fucking know shit.
Very good.
Yeah. I'm not gonna fact check you, but I'm sure that's right.
I don't care enough.
It's certainly early enough in the series to warrant being true.
Oh, how did Jefferson Davis not know immediately that new Spider-Man is his son?
Yeah.
He's like, okay, yeah, I love you.
I feel like when
Like,
I feel like when he hugged him, I feel like it looked like he had like an expression on his face that maybe he had recognized it.
Yeah. Also,
I don't
that hug also warmed my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
He gives him the big old hug. I said, my cockles. My cockles are warmed.
Did he know that? He knew that like Aaron, like Uncle Aaron was like a criminal, but did he know that he was like the Prowler? Like, did he know that he was into some really bad business like that? Or did he just think he was like a regular criminal?
I think he just thought he was a common crook.
Yeah.
Hey, how on earth did Kingpin and his wife do it?
I know.
That's actually how she died.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just telling everyone it was the accident
Yeah.
because it's much more dignifying.
But also like doors in general, you know?
Yeah. How does
I mean,
he get anywhere?
That I imagine he can just like turn to the side and walk through.
Yeah.
It's absurd.
He's still like 9 feet tall.
Yeah, but he's only like a foot and a half wide. That
They
way.
did avoid that in this movie. You don't see him walk through any doors.
That's true. Yeah. He is sitting in a car though.
Yeah, he does.
How did he get in there?
It takes up both lanes of the road.
the whole top opens up for him to like climb in from the top.
Yeah. He's in one of those Hummers, those Humors.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like how it's like the Velociraptor. There's like the crane that like picks him up and
Yeah. All right, that's it for me.
Yeah, same.
yeah. It was
Trivia.
pretty tight plot. No questions.
Yeah, it moved at a clip
Really.
and it was just really well told. You know,
Yeah. I have trivias though.
same.
I have 6 trivia questions.
I have 4.
Okay.
Mark, do you have trivia?
Questions?
Yeah.
I have
Where you ask us and we answer them.
I don't think so. Do I have trivia questions? I wrote stuff down.
If you don't have trivia questions, that's fine. You can still answer them.
I can think of a trivia question.
All right. I'll go first because I have
Sure.
6. So the way to buzz in is by saying your name.
Okay.
Okay, so what word from the song Sunflower was taken out for this movie? Side, lie, ride, or die?
Andy.
Andy.
Ride.
It is ride, yes.
Really?
Yeah, they changed ride me like a cruise because it has too much sexual stuffs.
Uh-huh.
And they say drive me like a cruise.
Okay.
Did you know that there was a PG-13 cut of this movie?
Oh, yeah?
I did not.
I didn't know that.
Read that when I was doing research for trivia.
Very good.
Okay. When Miles called Uncle Aaron, what famous comic book writer or artist was in his contact list? Stan Lee, Steve Ditko, Brian Michael Bendis, or Jack Kirby?
I'll guess Ditko.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Rob.
Yes.
Kirby.
Incorrect.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Rob just took off. The correct answer is Brian Michael Bendis.
Okay.
Bendis like Beckham.
Yeah.
Very good.
Exactly like that.
I have a really easy question. What book does Miles get assigned to read at the beginning of the movie?
Oh, man.
Andy.
Andy, go ahead.
Great Expectations.
Yeah. I was like, I have options, but I don't even need to read them.
Okay, I have a question.
Go for it.
What movie did this movie surpass as the highest domestic, unadjusted for inflation for Sony Pictures? It's a really high
Multiple
bar.
choice or no?
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know any Sony movies.
I'll say Resident Evil, Hotel Transylvania 2. I can't think of any others, so it's one of those two.
Okay, Andy. Resident Evil.
Incorrect.
Damn it, I hate that you buzzed in first because I legitimately knew it was Hotel Transylvania too.
I'm surprised because I feel like those rake in the cash.
There's this Homecoming must have come out after this or something.
Homecoming was before this. It was the year before.
It was before this, so this
Yeah.
did better than Homecoming then, at least for domestic.
Really?
Yeah. I
I
mean,
guess so.
unless they're considering that like Disney too.
It didn't say like, oh.
Well, I'm
yeah,
talking
I
about
guess.
Homecoming.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Homecoming, like, they got that Disney backing too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta like split it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then it's hard to imagine like Hotel Transylvania 2 doing better than Homecoming.
It definitely did not. I don't know. I don't know for sure, but it definitely did not.
It might have been a particularly good Hotel Transylvania. I don't know.
I didn't know that this movie was like a smash hit. I thought it was
Yeah.
just like a cult hit.
No, it did pretty good.
Yeah.
What is
I feel like
Spider-Man?
it didn't get a ton of marketing to begin with, but once
Yeah.
the reviews kind of came in, word of mouth spread, and it kind of got more after that.
Yeah. All right. Which Spider-Man title? I think I gave this away already. Which Spider-Man title did Miles first appear in? The Amazing Spider-Man, The Spectacular Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, or Spider-Man?
Rob, Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Because I said it before, because I'm so smart.
I would have known that too, for the record.
I believe that.
Wow.
Hey, how old does the news say Peter Parker is when he dies? 26, 27, 28, or 29?
Mark, 26.
It is 26, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. He's
Yeah.
young.
He's young.
Rob, here's a question for you.
Okay, good.
How many frames per second does Peter B. Parker move at?
60,
No.
Andy.
120.
No.
I don't know.
Andy. 48.
Incorrect.
Shit.
24.
24, that's it.
24 frames. Miles moves at 12 frames per second,
12,
and he moves at 24 frames per second. And then
I was thinking he moved at 48 and Miles moved at 24.
no,
I'll be
12
honest.
and 24.
I said 60
Mhm.
only because that's what I always hear video game people talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was
the
like,
60
that's
frames.
got to be it. And I said it with the utmost confidence. Did you see how proud of myself I was?
Yes. Yes.
60. No.
I was like, when you said that, I was like, oh, now he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
Kinda, I mean,
here's
like
people-
a little, yeah.
I use it the way like a child hears adults talk about things. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I hear other people use 60 SPF or whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Protecting yourself from the sun.
Yeah.
All right. When Miles throws the bagel at one of the engineers, text appears above their head that says, "Ouch, wham, biff, or bagel."
Rob, bagel.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, me
I
too.
love that.
My next 3 questions are all from the exact same scene.
Okay.
So, when we see him land in the new universe, or like we watch him, he lands into New York, we see in Times Square, there are a bunch of ads for fake movies. What's the name of the fake Seth Rogen movie that there's an advert for? Hold Your Water, Surfing in the Sun, The High Life of Dr. Spliff, High Dream of Jeannie, Hold Your Horses, Riding High in the Saddle.
Wow.
No idea.
Andy.
Andy.
What was the third one?
Third one was High Dream of Jeannie.
That one.
No, it is not High Dream of Jeannie.
Is it the Dr. Spliffington or whatever the hell it was?
It is not The High Life of Dr. Spliff. No, it is Hold Your Horses, Riding High in the Saddle.
Sorry, I'm not saying
Wow.
my name like a Pokemon.
I paused the movie at this point to get these questions,
Yeah. Wow.
by the way.
That's intense.
And I remember another one, so I think I'm going to have a bonus question after. But
Wow.
go ahead, who's ever next?
I have a really, I mean, you're not going to know this because why would you? But okay, so you know how, like, just as a preference, you know how you go on Amazon and like we go into like DVD lists or something, and then like at the, or like an artist, it'll be like, oh, I don't know, never mind, and then by artist Nirvana underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, who gets on Amazon in the Spider-Man trilogy on DVD? Who gets second billing after Tobey Maguire on the Amazon listing? Is it A, Kirsten Dunst, B, Sam Raimi, C, Randy Savage, or D, James Franco?
Andy.
Rob.
It's got to be Randy Savage.
It is.
It had to be. It had to be.
I saw that. I was like, what the hell? Like, I mean, yeah, he's in the first one for like 3.5 minutes.
I got you for
Like
3
3
minutes.
ready. He got some weird stuff in that contract about online sales in the future.
Yeah.
He also hurt himself.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. What is Spider-Man's name in the comic that Miles reads about his origin?
Spider-Man.
Okay.
No, your name's Rob.
Is it? Is it Paulie Parker, Peter Pulaski, Billy Barker, or Jimmy Johnson?
Or Roman Polanski.
Nice.
Rob.
No idea.
All right, Rob.
A.
No, it's not Paulie Parker.
Fuck.
So your choices are Peter Pulaski, Billy Barker, or Jimmy Johnson.
Mark, Billy Barker.
Billy Barker is correct.
Oh, is he a dog?
You fucking wish.
Is he a carnival barker?
You pervert.
Oh, it's just alliteration, Rob. It's not. Not everything's an animal.
Oh. What show is coming out on May 22nd, according to the advertisement? Baby showers, bridal showers, meteor showers, golden showers.
Andy.
Andy.
Baby shower.
It is baby showers, yeah.
Yes. That's it for me.
All right, I have another one. What movie is John F. Kennedy and Abe Lincoln starring in? A Hole in the Head.
It's just this one scene you paused.
Yep.
Just all the different billboards.
Yep. A Hole in the Head, Clone College, Revenge of the Presidents, theaters and cars?
Andy.
Mark. Go ahead, Andy. Alphabetical, you're first.
It's Clone College.
It is Clone College.
And I
was gonna
know
say
that
one.
because the people who made this are the people who made Clone High.
Okay.
It's a little inside joke.
I mean, Laura pointed that out to me too. I didn't know that. I've never even heard that show.
Yeah.
All right, here's a bonus question just because I'm feeling it. What famous basketball player is advertised as a player for the New York Red Sox? Is it LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Blake Griffin, Shaquille O'Neal?
Andy. Blake Griffin.
It is Blake Griffin.
Holy shit, Robbie.
That's all my
Holy
questions.
fucking shit, Robbie.
That's all the questions.
That's all the questions. That's all my
But-
trivias.
I understand that our guest Mark has a song.
He does.
That's pretty fucking wicked.
Thanks.
Wicked sick, brah. Wicked sick.
Yes.
But because we have 3 people, Andy, do you know what that means?
Is it the fucking wheel?
It's the wheel of names to decide who goes first and who goes second and stuff. And I guess third is the last one.
You don't have a sound clip for that one?
Nah.
Nope. This plays in silence.
I might just cut that and use that from now on.
Just get a little reverb on there, sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good. People will enjoy hearing it every time.
Nice and wet. You
Yeah.
know?
Ugh.
You know that studio term for reverb?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Get
That makes a lot more
vocals nice
sense.
and
That's not what my mind went.
wet. Get those vocals fucking wet.
Okay.
Not how they say it in the music
No,
business, though.
that's not how they say it.
We've had enough of this.
No, that's how they say it in Deliverance.
Oh, you got a pretty mouth.
Oh. All right, I'm just gonna hit it. Here we go. Wheel of names. Who's going first? It's gonna be. Oh, it's me.
Wow.
Boo. Fuck you. All right. So my song is called "We're Not Alone," and the verses I kind of think have like a Donovan vibe to it.
Okay.
And then it totally changes at the end. So here's my song. It's called "We're Not Alone," and it is based on the movie Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse or Into the Spider-Verse. I'm so sorry. We're not alone. There's no one else like me, yet I don't know where I am. It's the same city, yet nothing's going to plan. What's going on with my head? Why am I dead? I'm Spider-Man. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I've been at it for a while. I sell my likeness and my style. People cheer when they see me, but I'm still so lonely. Everybody has a choice, and everybody has a voice. It's the decisions that you make, it's in the promises you break. Our world is out of reach. I'm not cut out to teach. I'm Spider-Man, the one and only Spider-Man whip. I've been at it for a while. I sell my likeness and my style. me channeling the Elwood brothers at the end there. No, the Blues Brothers. Elwood. The Elwood brothers.
I didn't expect all the gang vocals to come in. That was
I like it. I liked it a lot. That was
Yeah.
good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donovan was right.
Thanks. Yeah.
And then the
I was-
chorus is kind of like Dorsey.
yeah.
Yeah.
But so yeah, it's really a lot of it's from the perspective of Peter B. Parker, right? That's
Mhm.
the second Spider-Man, the one we spend more time with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
About how he's just kind of like over it and like he's just been here for a while.
Yeah.
And then the end, I don't know why I did that. I did the end first, and then I was like, I can't do the whole song like this. So I had to write a beginning to the song.
It was
Like,
good. I like
yeah.
that.
I really liked it. I thought it was great.
Thank you. But yeah, not really much else to say. Again, this was also one of those songs where I started playing it and it was done within like a couple of hours because I was just having a fucking blast doing it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But it was fun. All right. I'm gonna spin this wheel. And who goes next? Is it gonna be Andy or Mark? It's gonna be Mark.
So
Wait till your applause dies down.
Oh.
Okay, now you're good.
You
What an
sure?
asshole. I'm such an asshole.
it's called Watch Out.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
What else do I say? That's it.
You didn't have to say anything else. I just
Okay.
didn't know if you wanted to say something beforehand.
Nope.
Fair enough.
Sorry. Miles Morales woke up one day, knocked on a Glover, I'm sad to say, but that's okay, cause this kid's good, making it known he's misunderstood. Haley Steinfeld, i.e. Gwen Stacy, making old Miles feel real crazy. She's a Hawkeye girl, do you understand? Not the chick from La La Land. Only thing that rhymes with that is Garfunkel. Funner father figure, he's a good guy, living in a world where all the father uncles die. Spraying paint, they're all up in the subway. Did you know the voice actor, he's gonna play Blade? Out of nowhere, here's a glitchy spider. This plot point right here can be just a little bit tighter. Where did it come from? Was it there? Here he comes, he's Peter B. He's an older, fatter, worser looking Toby. We find out that Gwen is a Spider-Gwen. Then we meet like 3 more people with no Uncle Ben. I love Penny, Nick Cage, yes ma'am. John Mulaney completely embodies Spider-Ham. Miles better learn fast to use his zipper, else he'll be called a hardball turtle slapper. Spider-Man does whatever the plot says he can. Celebrity casting all around, 12 frames per second and surround sound. Watch out! Here comes the cease and desist. Cease and desist.
I really like that.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Thanks.
I like the I don't know if it's a call and response vocal or whatever, but I really like that.
Yeah.
And the harmony on that was really good too.
Yeah.
I like
Thanks.
right at the very end, you start fucking ripping it.
I appreciate that you referenced the cease and desist. Like, it's like, is he like allowed to say that like legally? That was really good.
That was very good. I liked it.
You're good. Thank you. I'm glad
Had like
you liked
a
it.
had a little bit of like a teenage dirtbag vibe.
Yeah. I called it Bare Naked Everclear.
That was really good. All right, let me spin the wheel of names. See who goes next.
Robbie.
No, Andy. We gotta spin it.
Oh my good golly gosh.
It's Andy, unfortunately.
Yeah, no fucking shit, Robbie.
Hey, shut the fuck up, Andy.
Whoa.
Maybe
All
Rob
right.
had a second song. I don't know.
I didn't delete any of the names, so if it landed on one of us, we were just replaying our song. And then we were gonna leave without playing Andy's.
Oh, good. So again, I was kind of crunching for time. I got it in right, as the it was a photo finish, right?
It's disgusting.
Yeah, as a graphic image. But I did a guitar solo and I did not listen back. So maybe
Awesome.
it's good, maybe it's shit. I just threw some reverb on it and called it a day. Other than that, I think this is okay. Again,
That
didn't
is
really
a
listen to it.
glowing endorsement.
That's the
it's
name of
good.
the song. I think this is
I think
okay.
it's good. Now the name is On Command, because they keep saying like,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, he could go invisible, but not on command. Oh, he could do that shock thing, but not on command. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so it's called On Command.
I'm no Spider-Man. I'm no Spider-Man. I can't do this without a helping hand. You're no Spider-Man. You're no Spider-Man, you're just a kid who can't do things on command. And when you can, it's never when you want. I lost everything. I lost everything 'cause I was scared. I didn't wanna have no kids. What if I'm no good? What if I put them in danger or become a stranger to my own kid? I'll have to die if you can do things on command. For me, it was my uncle. For me, it was That was really good.
Wow, thank you.
I like that 3-part harmony when it like went when you like layered it,
Oh yeah.
whatever that's called. That shit was hot fire, I think, as they say.
Wow, thank you.
And I also like how that whole song builds throughout the entire time.
Thank you. I appreciate your kind words.
At the beginning, it reminded me of Traffic's "John Barleycorn Must Die."
I'm actually not familiar.
Oh well, you know me very well, actually. So fuck you.
You took it personal.
Yeah, well, because you said you're not familiar with me.
Yeah. Oh,
We had
Mark, you are.
coitus.
Mark, you're muted.
No, no. I wasn't saying anything anyway.
Good. Well, that's very convenient, then, I guess.
Well, anyway, I might have said that the guitar solo sounded great, especially considering you didn't listen back at all.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It did. It really did sound good. Like, I almost said it sounded well because I wanted to sound smart, but I was like, that would have sounded bad.
It's doing well for itself.
Yeah.
Yes. You did a well job.
Things
putting
are
reverb
looking
on
up for your guitar solo.
it.
Well, I appreciate all your kind words. I wrote. I like watched the movie on Sunday. I was like, I'm gonna get a jump on this week's song. Watched the movie, picked up a guitar. That was the first thing I played. I said, boom, that's it, baby. And I recorded it on my phone. And then I proceeded to do nothing until today. Like a fucking shitwit.
That's awesome. I'm
So-
so proud of you.
Yeah. That seems to be my running fucking thing. I'm like, well, I'll make time during the week, because I work 2 fucking jobs like a fucking idiot. Just get it done when you can, Andy. Do it on the weekend like you should. This
Well,
is
do
a
you
note to my future self.
Do you do
Good.
one? Do you guys do one every week?
We sure
Yeah.
do.
You do. Wow,
Yeah, we
what's
write
next
a
week?
song a week.
Next
Next
week is
week-
Indiana Jones.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what the first one's called. Hold on. Indiana. I've never seen any of the Indiana Joneses.
I think you're in for a treat.
And the
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yes.
Mark, what do you think of Temple of Doom? Would you say it's the weakest of the first 3?
No, I think the third one's the weakest of the first 3. Yeah, I like Temple of Doom. I don't know why.
I like Temple of Doom too. I like all 3, but
Yeah.
I think
I think the
Temple of
best
Doom
one is the fourth.
weakest. Robbie, I'm gonna punch you in the mouth.
All right, wait. Number 2 is Temple of Doom.
Yes.
Yes.
And number 3 is
The Last Crusade.
The Last Crusade. Well, that's a fucking lie, right,
Yeah.
guys?
Got 'em.
Memes.
Well, it didn't say the last movie. It was just the Last Crusade.
That's fair. That's fair.
No.
All right. And the fourth one was called The Good One.
Yes, Indiana Jones 4, the good one.
Universally loved.
The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the Dial of Destiny. What do you guys think about that name?
Well, I don't even know what it means.
I honestly didn't watch the trailer, but it makes me think that there's gonna be time travel, and I don't know how I feel about it.
I mean,
That would be weird.
after 4, I'm sure they'll make a movie. I don't know.
It's gonna be a show on Disney Plus.
It's definitely going to be a movie. I'll say that much.
For sure.
It'll be in
sure.
theaters.
And 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But yes, next week we're doing Raiders of the Lost Bark.
Rob, get an inhaler. Jesus Christ. All right. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. I've never seen it. I started it once and I was like, I'm tired. And I turned it off.
Well, my favorite one of all
That's
of
a
them
great review.
is the first one.
It's deeply
think
personal.
I went to bed. It was 2 p.m.
Oh boy. You went to bed at 2 p.m. It was one thing to take a nap. Another thing to go to bed at 2. Were you sick?
No,
Did you
that's
have
my
a
bedtime.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Robbie's nocturnal.
What?
Robbie's nocturnal.
No, my mom's just weird.
Your mom's still in charge of your bedtime?
Of course, isn't yours?
No, Robbie.
I don't even live with my mom. She calls me at 1:45 and goes, "Are you going to bed?" I go,
Time
"Mom,
for
I'm at
bed."
work."
She goes, once upon a time.
Rockabye Robbie on the treetop.
Well,
Anyone getting hot?
oh boy.
Only because of how like uncomfortable it is.
It's like your boner forms a question mark.
Well, just like awkward, like uncomfortable sweating.
I seem to do that to people.
Okay. Evidently, I get turned on in a weird
boy.
way.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh.
So next week is Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Raiders of the Lost Dark. It's like there's a lot of light in here because the dark is lost.
Yeah, very, very good.
Thank you.
Where can they find us on the media de las sociales?
That's an excellent question. I had to think about what you were saying for a second. They can find us on Instagram at @the_Royds.
All right.
Should I say that a little slower? _Royds.
Cool.
They can find us on Twitter, TheRoydsBand. TikTok, The Royds.
Makes sense.
YouTube, TheRoydsBand, I think.
Checks out.
_ spelled out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. That's absolutely true. Andy, where can they find our music?
You go to Spotify. You can go to Apple Music. You can go to Deezer.
You can go to Deezer.
Yeah. And you can search The Royds. That's ROYDS. And
that's us.
You'll find 2 albums and possibly a Christmas song.
Sometimes when I'm not involved in a fierce legal battle.
Right. You could go to TheRoyds.bandcamp.com and you can find all of our podcast songs. We are well over 100 at this point.
This is episode 57.
Jeez, a fucking Lou.
So that is.
So just over a year.
It's 114 songs.
It's 100. Thank you for doing the math for me. And yes, a little over a year.
Wait, 110 songs.
Oh, I was like
57
because there's 2 of you.
No, wait, yeah, 147. I was thinking.
Well, there's actually more because now with guest songs like Mark's and John's previously.
That's true.
There's like 1,000 songs.
And also some bonus.
Those 2 extra songs
bonus,
really count for a lot.
Yeah. Don't promise them the bonus songs because I didn't post them. Okay.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Go listen to those though. The podcasts. Give a 5-star review. Tell your friends. Thank you for listening.
And Mark, do you have anything you want to promote?
Nah. I'm good.
No.
Just you guys again.
You haven't.
We'll just do the Royds. The _ Royds. Yeah, but it's okay.
Okay.
Nothing you're proud of, I guess.
Nothing he wants to promote here.
Yeah.
No. Or anywhere. Or anywhere, really. Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. Right. It's not that good, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Right.
I was genuinely just like, here's your opening. My bad.
No, I know. I thought you might. I was like, I wonder what I'm gonna say. And then I was like, I'll just be honest and say no.
You know my problem is I should ask this beforehand.
No, that's okay.
Cool.
I'm good though. I had a fun time though.
Good. I'm glad you came on. This was a lot of fun.
Welcome back anytime.
Absolutely.
All right. Next week, Raiders of the Lost Ark. And bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.